why you shouldn't drive for Uber. If you're an Uber driver, you've probably concluded by now that you're actually a slave to their system. As a driver, you're bound to suffer all sorts of things and keep your mouth shut, so Uber doesn't throw you out. Uber is a company that only cares about maximizing its own profits. That's why I decided to bring everything to the surface. I've been researching this topic about Uber in Croatia for 2 years, and now I can finally tell you the truth firsthand. Keep in mind that this information focuses on the experiences of drivers in Croatia, and they reveal the general character of the Uber company. Uber drivers have sent me a lot of complaints and evidences where it can be seen how Uber is cheating on its drivers. Judging by the negative personal experience of many drivers, I can confidently say that Uber doesn't care about its drivers in Croatia. One Uber driver told me they think we don't deserve the same treatment like the rest of the Europe. Others told me Uber is a company that only cares about money. There are no Uber employees to whom you can turn to in the case of an injustice, and that is the company's advantage. Why is that so? The reason is very simple. This way, people who work at the top positions can easily steal, and they can't be judged for the injustice they perform on a daily basis. Drivers are not Uber employees, and for this reason, the company is not behind your actions. You drive for them, but legally speaking, you are classified as an independent contractor, not an employee. You are only there to increase their profits. Passengers who travel with Uber don't know that the company doesn't care about the laws of the individual countries in which it operates. Uber is trying to enter every market by force, and once they enter, it is difficult to throw them out. The laws of Uber and the laws of Croatia are not in sync, and from drivers' personal accounts I can tell you that many drivers experience unpleasant situations based on these mismatched guidelines and Uber's disrespect of the law. In many cases, drivers run into problems because of Uber. Croatian traffic laws are very clear and must be respected. Uber doesn't respect many of them. Uber steals and prices are not transparent. Uber strives to make money behind the backs of drivers in ways that are unfair. Uber is competing with their competitors' prices such that an Uber driver earns less on each and every ride, making the app users feel like the ride is less expensive than other companies such as Bolt, Lyft, etc. If you dig a little more, you will find that an Uber driver is actually losing money on every ride. An example of such theft and Uber's price list for the ride are provided in these images. You can check the math if you want. 6:38 multiplied by 5 for distance, plus 5 for duration, plus 5 for the start, equals 41.9 kuna. Uber takes 25% of each ride, so it means 41.9 minus 25%, and that gives you 31.4 kuna. When you compare it with the final price of 23.24, it means that Uber took from you 8.16 kuna, which is more than €1. So by taking this ride, you're basically doing a big favor to Uber. Passengers will think that Uber is better than other companies because of its low prices. When you contact its customer service, they will try to assure you the price has been calculated correctly. Uber's support line is terrible, and they never deliver on what they promise. It seems that people who work for customer service in Croatia are paid for their inactivity, and they damage the company's reputation by their ignorance and negligence. Sometimes you have to go for a user who is 15 kilometers far away from your location to drive him only 2 kilometers to his destination, and from that ride, you can only lose money. Some will say that this ride can be cancelled, but it is not so easy in Croatia. Uber does not allow the cancellation of such rides. If you cancel such unprofitable rides multiple times, and your cancellation rate drops because of it, they will send you a warning that they will deactivate it and remove your account. Therefore, you can conclude for yourself that you are a slave to their earnings. When you contact Uber customer service, they tell you that this is a lie. They try to assure me that every driver has the chance to cancel or not to accept a ride for various reasons. In my research, 300 drivers told me Uber is lying when we talk about this issue. One Uber driver sent me photos where his car's seats got wet by passengers. Uber support had sent a message that it will cover the damage caused by that ride. After the Uber driver sent a photo of the bill for cleaning the seat, Uber paid him only 100 Croatian kuna. The driver protested that he had been deceived. From this you can see how the Uber company doesn't care about you. Uber can block you at any time. One great driver was blocked after 2 years and accused of cheating. The user paid via card and the ride was longer. Because of that, Uber blocked the driver and did not pay him the amount of the ride of €100. The driver wanted to contact someone who could help him, but Uber doesn't have someone responsible to investigate the case. The simplest solution is to block the driver's account. On the photo you can see that account was shortly deactivated and reactivated, and after 3 days deactivated again, without proper investigation. You can easily translate these messages from Croatian language to English using Google Translate. These are some compliments from passengers for that driver. You can also see in the photo that the driver once returned the mobile phone to the passenger. Yet Uber, after 2 years, accused him of cheating and deactivated his account. Uber is disgrace. Many would like to sue Uber, but they can't get that opportunity because Uber is a big global company. In Croatia, drivers can only access written support, unlike other countries where voice support can be obtained. Customer service has automatic messages, and it constantly threatens drivers and treats them like slaves. Last year, Croatian newspapers praised Uber's work in the country by looking at only one side of the medal. Finally, I would advise you not to even consider driving for Uber. Depending on what country you live in, there are other, better companies for which you could drive. It is not just my opinion, it is also the opinion of 300 drivers who told me their negative experience with Uber. I hope you will not decide to drive for Uber. I wish you all the best.